The Lake District can seem like a giant outdoor classroom.
Here we go, lads.
There's something new to see round every corner. On a Saturday in mid-May, we gathered at the Lakes School for 3 testing examinations of our cycling prowess. It's part of our continuing outdoor education. So you've done 200s before, a couple of them.
Yes.
And this is your first go at a
This is
300.
my first go at a 300.
You're scared?
Yeah,
What, you've done this sort of thing before then?
done a few, but they're all scary.
Why'd you do them then if they're scary? Because you like being scared?
Yeah. The more scared you are, the better you feel when you actually do it.
It's true, it's true.
Yeah.
And all the best. Away.
Dig up the lakes much? I suppose you
We
must
do a
do,
couple
really.
of parks and rides. That's how we've got to do it.
No, we should do more, shouldn't we?
Just, thanks to Cecil, he's just pointed out a slight error on the route sheet. It says left to Coldbeck as you're going across the top. Is it the A66 across the top from Penrith to Keswick? It says left to Coldbeck and it's clearly right to Coldbeck. So you know, that's very obvious.
Usual Blackpool modesty.
Straight up.
Scenic in Audax
You mean-
is code for hilly.
Really big
This-
hills.
300 looks eminently doable to me.
It does, yes. It actually looks,
I mean the only big climb's Heartside and that's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just alpine sort of twiddling, isn't it really?
So it'll be no problem.
There were 3 rides on offer, a 100km ride, 200km ride and a 300km ride. As a proof of cycling ability, the 300km ride actually mattered. We're in the middle of an exam period for this kind of riding. The Lake District would have given us an A-star ride, but there were no grades when you're attempting to qualify for Paris-Brest Paris. Heartside Pass is famous as a bit of a racetrack for motorbikes. This classic racing motorbike was parked at the cafe at the top.
Are you happy? Happy!
The Lake District provides a contrast. It's proper mountain scenery, and it attracts walkers galore. Feels like we're in the Tour de France.
Well done, lad.
It's a very attractive place and it attracts a lot of people. Audax UK exists to promote long distance cycling, which this clearly is. But these days lots of people are doing the same thing. I'd seen loads of cyclists doing the coast to coast route on Heartside earlier in the day. We were one of many endurance cycling groups. It does make you wonder what the special appeal of the Audax formula is. The true Audax spirit probably doesn't reside in the Lake District. I suppose we're going to wonder what we mean by the Audax community. There's a strong tradition of reporting rides in the club magazine and online. Encouragement is part of the package.
You're doing well.
It's something that can sometimes be quite amusing, in a mildly sadistic way.
I'm just kind of giving them the treatment, aren't I? Making them suffer.
There were triathletes at Newlands Pass,
Well done.
with marshals and radios.
How are things going over that way? Still some cyclists coming through? Yeah, still getting some. There's many of them.
Let's make a walk in it. Let's make a walk in it.
How's it going so far then?
Good.
Yeah.
Apart from that last little bit.
Yeah. That's a big hill though anyway, I think.
Yeah, it's the worst out of the way now, isn't it?
The Wolfer Fell's a significant climb, and there's that Kiln Bank as well.
Alright.
All right, thanks for that. Yeah, cheers.
Well, just you know, just warning you. But they'll be tailwind hills, so they'll be a lot better.
So we should have tailwind from now on. We should have tailwind. Refuel.
Well, not really. No.
Nope.
Oh, that could be good training for something else.
I fancied this. I wanted something hilly. I'm doing the Lanzarote Ironman next Saturday.
Oh.
So I wanted something hilly for that, really.
Yeah. Well, it's hilly.
Get some practicing. And something windy as well. It'll be windy there.
Yeah. Well, you've certainly got everything you need here.
There comes a point in every undertaking where you're simply just doing it. All the anxieties have fallen away and there's joy simply in action. I get that from doing these rides and from filming them as well. I like filming these things because it's interesting trying to predict where people are going to be. I was spending my day out exercising those predictive muscles. The riders were getting much more physical workout. If the Lake District can be said to have an accessible heart, then it's Wasdale. A roller coaster road takes you to the base of the highest mountains in England. Many people want to visit the highest point in their native land. In England, that's Scawfell Pike. So Wasdale is relatively remote but very busy. That can easily be an irritation. We'd all like to have a clear road all the time. Well, there are compensations to the sheer number of tourists. The Lake District has an excellent tourist infrastructure. There are plenty of pubs which serve reasonable food very quickly at a reasonable price in cosy surroundings. It's fast food with a human face.
How many more kilometres from here then?
About 75, I think.
75? Well, that's just around the corner, isn't it?
Yeah. If we survive the day.
My aim for the day was to practice with the equipment. I aim to be telling the story of some bigger rides. I would have liked to have seen the end of this one, but I had something else on as well.
It's so competitive.
Competitive?
Slow down now. So competitive, isn't it?
There was a lot more scenery to look at after I left. I'll be saving that for another time.
Not again! You're showing off!
Come on, keep going!